In a world where anything can happen, two of the all-time greats endured in a trilogy for the ages. A trilogy that is yet to be finished, but will be settled on May 28th. In one corner, we have Solomon Navajo Copeland. He has had quite the journey on his way to this rubber match. Coming from the mud, he's always had to work his way up in life. He was always known for his amazing drip and shrekking all ops. He made history with his legendary attacks on the delinquent known as Zack. Shortly afterwards, he departed from his roots in Shawnee to move to Moore. This was a period in which all contact between his friends and he ended, and was a time for reforming for him. He later came back into contact with his homies, and later a passion ignited within him for the martial arts. This resulted in the phenom we know today as the one and only Navajo. He went on to accept a fight with Presley. He wasn't sure how this fight would go. He was humbled that night, as Drew found a hole in Solomon's leg kick defense. This was a moment he would use to drive him during their rematch. Solomon absolutely dominated Drew all over the mat, resulting in a rear naked choke finish. He has only improved himself spiritually, mentally, and physically since, so he is likely confident, and additionally, usually the winner of the second fight wins the third, so he must be incredibly self-assured. We also have Presley. He started his journey with Mr. Rodney at Sequoia. He would later follow his friend to Grove, where the whole squad came together. He never was the fighting type. However, he did accept a fight with Solomon after Navajo started to get into the fighting business. The first fight was a proud moment for him, making a man who was more experienced than him be forced to stop fighting. He expected similar success despite the different rules of grappling. He was very shocked when he lost, as he was the one with the size advantage. He had been so sure of himself heading into the rematch, but he knew he had to better himself, so he did so in the gym. Going into this third fight, he must be a bit unsure of himself coming off a loss. On fight night, will these improvements pay off for these men? Will Drew storm back and hand Solomon a second loss? Or will Solomon find the same success he found on the ground in the penultimate match of this trilogy? Time will tell.